Hello everyone, you're welcome to Mom Health Parenting YouTube channel, and I am Dr. Aderemi for Mom Health Limited. Today we're going to be talking about something really personal to women and to mothers and babies. We're going to be talking about breastfeeding. We're going to be talking about how often should a mother breastfeed. We all know what breastfeeding is. There's no particular definition to it. Breastfeeding is feeding your baby with your milk, either putting the baby directly to your breast or feeding the baby with your expressed milk. As long as the baby is taking breast milk, you are breastfeeding. We also call it nursing. You put your baby to your breast and you rock your baby and your baby sucks your milk. It's usually a special bonding process between the mother and the baby. Let's talk about a few reasons why we should breastfeed before I talk about frequency of breastfeeding. We should breastfeed because it's important to our babies. The warmth, the cuddling, it helps maternal baby bonding. You bond with your baby, you look at your baby, you study your baby's fingers, you study your baby's lips. Your baby just looks at you, you study your baby's eyes. It's usually a beautiful process. Another thing is your own milk has certain things like antibodies, special things that will help your baby fight infection. So your baby is healthy, your baby is happy, your baby at 6 weeks will start smiling at you. Your baby can easily fight off allergies. Your baby isn't having allergies. Your baby is fine, robust, looking fresh. It even helps fight respiratory infections. It helps fight skin infections. Another thing is after delivery mothers, we know how our breast is usually big, engorged, painful. If you put your baby to breast, it will reduce the engorgement and it will also help you with the pain. Your breast will be less engorged, it will be less painful. Another thing about it is it would encourage your milk let down. Putting your baby to breast frequently would help your milk production increase. Those are some few reasons why we should breastfeed our babies. Now let's talk about how often we should breastfeed our babies. Immediately after delivery, if you had a natural birth, we call it spontaneous vaginal delivery. Sometimes even after a cesarean section, if you are up to it, in 30 minutes, if you put your baby to your breast, your baby will eat. Because immediately the baby comes out, the baby is already hungry, and we encourage putting the baby to breast as soon as or as early as 30 minutes after delivery. After that, within the first 2 weeks, you should feed your baby as often as possible. 10 to 12 times. You wake up at night. That's when you start motherhood. You wake up at night to feed your baby. There are some cues your baby gives that your baby is hungry. Please and please, crying is not an early indicator of hunger. If our babies are crying, it's already a late indicator of hunger. It means the baby is hungry and the baby is crying out. There are earlier signs. For instance, your baby is smacking his or her lips. Your baby has his or her hand in his mouth. Your baby has, you carry your baby and immediately your baby turns facing your breast. Your baby is ready. You touch your baby's cheeks and then your baby just turns, oh, where's the breast? Where's the milk? These are early signs of hunger. Your baby might even be sleeping and then your baby starts to turn, stir, and then your baby gets restless. You pat the baby, okay, go back to sleep. The baby is not going back to sleep. Just carry the baby and nurse the baby. You see that the baby can be hungry. Another thing is, after the first initial 2 weeks, going to 6 weeks, 2 months, you can begin to nurse 2 hourly. You put your baby to breast. If you are nursing 2 hourly and then you see any hunger cue or you see anything, you have to take your baby and feed your baby again. We know breast milk is very light. Breast milk digests easily, so it's just like fluid for the baby. Babies that are formula fed, you could nurse less frequently because formula usually keeps the baby fuller. But if you are giving breast milk exclusively, breast milk digests easily, so it's important to nurse your baby as frequently as possible. Any sign of hunger, put the baby to breast and you'll see that your baby will suck some, and if your baby is full, your baby will stop sucking. If your baby is going to 3 months, 4 months, you can start 3 hourly. You watch out for hunger cues. You watch out for your baby's bowel habits. You study your baby's feeding motions. You know how often your baby eats. You know how much your baby eats. By then, you'd have established a pattern. By the time you're getting to 6 months, you would have started weaning, adding other food. So you could breastfeed less frequently. You could breastfeed at convenience. Towards the end of infancy, if you resumed work, you get back home, you decide, oh, I want to nurse, you decide I don't want to nurse, you begin to feed at convenience. But that's towards the end of infancy. It's important for a baby to get as much as possible, the highest quantity of breast milk, especially within the first 6 months of the baby's life. So that's how often we should breastfeed. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Please don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like, and don't forget to share this video. Also, hit the notification button to get more videos like this. You can also visit our website at www.momhealth.com.ng for all maternal and baby products. Guess what? We have a 10% discount for you for all purchases made on that website. Another good news we have for you is you could also visit Google Play Store and download the Mom Health mobile app to explore all our amazing features. Thank you very much.